Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? And today, we got another rip. The Salamance and Reshiram EX. Which I think is a pretty cool box for a pretty good price. Like, I got this at one of basically the only card shops within my town for 80 bucks. Which I feel is pretty good for a price like this, considering you get 10 packs within here for 80 bucks of Surging Sparks and Destined Rivals. I think that's a pretty good deal all in all, I believe. But let's skip to the chit chat, just open this bad boy up and let's just see what we got. So you got the one big Salamance EX card, which is a cool card, and I do sometimes like the Salamance EX cards. I just need a better way to hold them, as I don't really have anything, and I really do need to start buying a binder for the big cards, as there's just, yeah. Now, this isn't actually my first time opening this box. This is my second one that I opened about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't really get too much out of it, so I'm hoping within this one I can get a little bit better pull rates. But the Salamance EX, the normal card, stamped, which is nice. And then you, of course, have the reshiram, which I really like reshiram. He's probably one of my favorite. He's definitely between reshiram and Zekrom. Reshiram is my favorite. I also prefer like the white flare over the black bolt. And it does always confuse me of how black bolt can sometimes be a lot more pricier than white flare. But I guess that's just people's preferences. I mean, it's better for me because at least then it makes white flare cheaper. But as you see here, you have 5 Surging Sparks packs. And 5 Destined Rivals packs. If I can get the last one out, that is. There we go. Which I feel like is a good price for these packs. I got it for 80 bucks. So 80 bucks for 5 packs for 10 packs is a pretty good price all in all. But we're gonna start with Surging Sparks and go on into Destined Rivals last. Now, I know the Pikachu is the chase, but I actually really want the Latias. That would be my chase card, and that would be what I would like. Oops, full 2. Rotom. Klefki. Oh, full art trainer. And which one is this? The Drayton. That's a cool full art trainer, honestly. I'll take that. That's a nice pull. I don't actually have that one, and I do enjoy the full art trainers. I just hate how they're like so basically not usually worth that much. But I do honestly like the full art trainers. A lot of them look very, very nice. But good start, good start. Hopefully we can continue on with this with that type of luck, as that'd be very nice. But let's see what we got here. I gotta stop pulling 2 cards at a time. My apologies for the glare. I'm still kind of trying to figure this whole setup up, and it sometimes can be a little bit messy. And a Togekiss. It's alright. Third Surging Sparks. Let's see what we got here. Come on, Latias. That's what I want. If I get the Latias, I would probably never open Surging Sparks ever again. Unless it just happened to be in a box that I bought, but I would never actively go for Surging Sparks ever again. Oops. Accidentally throwing my cards around. It's not good. At least it wasn't a too expensive one. And nothing. Alright. Well, on to the 4th one. Let's see what we can do. As it goes on, I'll figure this out, guys. I promise. At least I hope. Who knows? Maybe I'll stay terrible at opening packs forever, but hopefully not. Hopefully I'll learn to not have such sticky fingers. Ooh, another full art trainer. And a Palkia. Lisa's Appeal. Oh, that's a nice card. I like that card. With the Altaria there. That's a really cool card. Alright. Fifth and final. Surging Sparks. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. Seems like I'm going to end up doing that for all of the packs. Nothing. Oh well. Well, within Surging Sparks, we got these two hits. So you know what? That's not bad. I'll look at those after to see what those are once I opened all the packs. And hopefully I get something else. But now, we're on to Destined Rivals. Now, for this, I really want Ethan's Ho-Oh. Team Rocket's Mewtwo would be nice too, and I also would like Team Rocket's Moltres, but I actually just recently bought, not too long ago, the Team Rocket's Moltres UPC, but I'm debating on if I really want to open that or not, as the packs within it I'm not the biggest fan of, and it'd be hard for me to, like, I don't know. While the promos are really cool, I just can't. I'm really debating on if I really want to open that or not, which is a first for me. It's usually very rare that I ever actually have to think about if I'm going to actually open something or not. I usually just kind of open it first and think about it later. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that for a special one time, but as of for now, I think I'm going to keep it sealed, which is something I thought I would never say. But yeah, I do really enjoy Destined Rivals. It is interesting how this kept, well, I guess it's not too surprising that it kept so much of its value, since the last time Team Rocket really showed up was like early 2000s, I think, and what, Team Rocket Returns. And then you had the original Team Rocket, which was like, what, late 90s, I believe? It's quite an old set, way before my time at least. I only actually really got into Pokemon, or at least collecting, about probably 2 years ago now. I've always really enjoyed Pokemon, but I never really started collecting it until about actually 2 years ago. Before that, it was... Oops, I'm messing up this pack royally. Okay, let me try and get my stuff together here. No, 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 nothing. Oh well, I deserved nothing for how much I botched that pack opening right there. See, hopefully I can do a little bit better at the pack and opening with this one. I apologize, guys. I am royally screwing this up. Let's see if I can try something new. Just a Rabska EX. Meh. Nothing too big, nothing that special, but you know, I guess it is technically better than absolutely nothing, which as of for right now, has been nothing. At least out of Destined Rivals. At least Surging Sparks gave me 2 trainers. But, second last pack, let's see if we can hopefully get anything, but you know, it's kind of hard to say. This is the second box I've opened of getting almost basically nothing out of. Raise that a little bit. And nothing. Wow. Destined Rival seems to have pretty bad pull rates. Like, I really don't seem to be getting too much. Like, I've opened quite a bit of Destined Rivals, and I really don't seem to ever get too much, which is such a shame because I like the pack so much. Which could be another reason, though, too, of why it's keeping its value so much. I did actually take a break this year from all Pokemon for a while, from basically right before Journey Together came out, right till basically about a month ago. Right after Mega Evolutions came out, so I don't actually know too much about the packs about those times. I know Prismatic had pretty rough pull rates, but I don't know about any of the other ones, really. Now, you guys will probably never see me open Prismatic, just because I am not a fan of Prismatic that much. I opened up an entire... and... a Cetian EX. Ah, well. Well, that is a bummer. But, you know what? We still got Lisa's Appeal and Drayton. Can remember his name for a second. But anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next rip.